Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom and welcome. This is Man's Final Steps, a continuing series to those who would be among the 144,000 in multitude. My name is Symmanayah, and today is January 17th, 2014. This segment of Man's Final Steps is entitled, Wanted, Patient Interrogators. Yes, Truth Seekers. Wanted, Patient Interrogators. Truth seekers. My brothers and sisters, so many desire to speak, so many desire to teach and or lead. We have become swift to speak, talk, type, and or communicate in diverse ways, but for some reason we fail to earnestly take the time to demonstrate how to seek out answers, how to seek to discern and understand what the Spirit of Yahusha is saying to us. For some reason, we struggle, neglect, or just plain ignore attempting to discover what is being said. Believe it or not, many discoveries are realized when we earnestly seek the Almighty Father Yahuah through His set-apart Spirit sent in Yahusha's name. These are indeed man's final steps, and with each passing moment, critical information stands ready for those who desire to earnestly worship and obey He that gives breath, a heartbeat, life, and so much more. There are those among the obedient who will participate in the shaping and the rise of the 144,000 in multitude that will come out of the great tribulation. There are actually brothers and sisters whose ears and eyes are open and are opening with each passing day. Many of these brothers and sisters who are obedient wrestle with challenges posed by those who are void of hearing and or seeing what is unfolding. The time is at hand where we must recognize the need to embrace the realities of righteous reasoning, take on an iron sharpening iron approach towards our pursuit of obedience. We are being refined and perfected for tasks unimaginable, tasks that lie ahead. Pray and watch. I have come to a point where I earnestly believe it is appropriate to speak out and state these words. Yes, wanted, patient interrogators. Wanted, patient interrogators represent a call to those who earnestly desire to identify the living Spirit of Yahusha and discern what must be done. The word interrogator is defined as one who examines by questioning, formally or officially. One who interviews by asking questions to uncover and or reveal. Allow me to present the following before going even further into this segment. Proverbs 8:17 reads, I love those who love me, and those who earnestly seek me do find me. Proverbs 14:6, a scoffer shall seek wisdom, but find none. But knowledge is swift to him who has understanding. Proverbs 28:5 reads, evil men do not understand right ruling, but those who seek Yahuwah understand all. Amos 5:14 reads, seek good and not evil, so that you live, and let Yahuwah Elohim of hosts be with you as you have spoken. Matthew 6:33 reads, but seek first the reign of Elohim and His righteousness, and all these matters shall be added to you. Matthew 7:7, ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened to you. Luke 19:10 reads, for the Son of Adam has come to seek and to save what was lost. Let me ask you, is the Son of Adam Yahusha? Is Yahusha seeking to save what is lost, what was lost? Does Yahusha dwell within us? Have we been made one by our acceptance, by our desire to worship and obey the Almighty Father? If so, then should we not demonstrate actions that are reflective of Yahusha seeking to save what was lost? I ask each of you listening to this recording, can one who asks questions be described as someone who is seeking something? According to the scriptures I presented, are there benefits to seeking? Do you believe people who earnestly desire to worship and obey the Almighty Yahuah and accept Yahusha as Mashyach will find discoveries in their quest to serve by seeking, by asking questions, by knowing how to be patient interrogators, truth seekers? My brothers and sisters, how many of you have witnessed leaders, mores, teachers, shepherds, etc.? How many of you have witnessed these individuals ask endless questions regarding our service, our communication, our journey with the Most High Father? How many of you have witnessed patience while seeking or inquiring about things or communication regarding righteous instruction, righteous interpretation of Scripture, and guidance from the Spirit of Yahusha? I have placed over 478 recordings online and have received minimum questions regarding the words and messages that come out my mouth that I present. It's not about me, my brothers and sisters. It is about the Spirit of Yahusha. It is about lifting Yahusha Mashyach up. It is about serving and worshiping and doing the will of the Almighty Father Yahuah. My brothers and sisters, I must admit I do not see us asking questions of one another. We want to talk, we want to teach, we want to speak, we want to influence, we want to manipulate, we want to control. But for some reason there seems to be a drought when it comes to asking questions of one another patiently, to truly seek answers, to truly identify righteous discoveries. I have visited many chat rooms and or online broadcasts and have yet to witness anyone promoting endless questions regarding righteous communications, living interpretations of scriptures, and or influencing factors of righteousness. I invite you to seek to worship and obey a living Elohim. You who seek to discover a relationship with the living Mashyach, Messiah, Yahusha, I invite you to consider inquiring, asking questions of one another, asking me questions. If you do not bear witness to any words I've spoken, I invite your questions, endless questions, if and only if you desire to seek what is true and righteous. I invite your questions if they contribute to exposing anything righteous in or making for the building up of the body of believers. I invite you to ask questions if they will lead to exposing any wicked or evilness that is from me or in my words, so that they may be purged from me, so that I may receive the reproof that is necessary, if indeed it is righteous correction. I am not inviting arguments nor unfruitful communications. I am compelled to invite those who are willing to exhibit patience, those of whom I will call patient interrogators. Yes, this segment is entitled Wanted, Patient Interrogators. It is designed to seek out those who are willing to ask questions, endless questions, with the intent to discover what is true, what is whole regarding scriptures and living instructions from the Spirit of Yahusha. Over the years, many of us have witnessed the self-appointed, the self-proclaimed leaders, false teachers and mores, as well as false prophets. Do you believe one who truly desires to be led by the Spirit of Yahusha should be an individual who welcomes questions? Should not leaders be willing to seek by asking questions regarding the things that are presented to be righteous? Discoveries are made possible as a result of seeking, asking, and exhibiting the patience to wait for a response. Again, this segment is entitled Wanted, Patient Interrogators. Yes, I am looking for those who seek to grow in maturity, those with earnest intentions to worship and obey the Almighty Father Yahuah, those who have established or seek to establish and build a relationship with Yahusha our Mashyach, our Messiah. These are man's final steps. The 144,000 in multitude is being refined, and soon we will witness visible orders and commands come to be fulfilled. Come, ask your questions. Let us keep scriptures whole. It will take time to answer questions, and some may not get answered right away. I demonstrate this quest, this invitation, these words, for they are important to me as well as they should be important to you, that we ask questions of one another, that we learn what it is to be as iron sharpening iron, that we learn what it is to have righteous reasoning and discover what is truly ordered and commanded of us. I believe with all my mind, body, and soul that discoveries are made as a result of the Spirit of Yahusha responding to our inquiries. Yes, discoveries are a result of the Spirit of Yahusha making known what must be made manifest. Are you up for the task? Will you respond to the call, wanted, patient interrogators? Would you invite others to ask you questions as well? Should we not be patient interrogators to one another, to unfold, to uncover, to reinforce, or to reject and purge? Should we not be patient interrogators and learn the things that we must embrace and that will become a part of our ongoing life? Are you willing to see righteousness emerge and expose anything that is unrighteous? Are you willing to help me in lifting up Yahusha, our Mashyach, our Messiah? Are you one who just sit back and take on the posture, I'm going to let him hang himself? Or one who dismisses my actions or any actions of a brother and sister and provide a false witness against them or me? Now I invite you to put yourself in my shoes and ask yourself, would you not want to be around people who press for the greater good? Those who offer to ask questions of one another? Those who seek to be led by the living Mashyach, our living Messiah, Yahusha? I am compelled to believe if there are patient interrogators among us, they are pursuers of righteousness. In these final days, things will be revealed, uncovered. We will witness a rise in discernment among the obedient. We will see those given over to delusions because of ill-conceived agendas. The 144,000 in multitude will come to know how to skillfully ask questions and demonstrate the patience to identify and discern answers. They will know how to be patient interrogators. They will know how to wait on the Spirit of Yahusha to loosen lips, uncover, and reveal all that must be made known. How many of us know that we are wanted? Yes, we are wanted. You are wanted. Individuals who come to grips with knowing they are wanted, especially to fulfill the role of patient interrogators, will discover their calling and or chosen place regarding these final steps, these end times. Yes, we are called to be interrogators, asking questions of one another. Be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. While this may seem like it is about me, it is not. It is absolutely not about me, but it is indeed about worship and obeying the Almighty One Yahuah. It is about coming to grips with this body of one with many members. It is about the unity of Yahusha. It is about the merging of the 144,000 in multitude that will participate in end-time scripture fulfillment. Yes, my brothers and sisters, we are coming to our last and final hours. There are others. Take a look around, and you will see that there are others who desire that you ask them questions, or they desire to ask questions. Take a moment and look around. You'll see there are others who desire to mature in worship and obey the Almighty Father. There are others who pursue righteousness and welcome questions, as do I. Remember, questions brings discoveries. Yes, questions often are able to reflect on the wholeness of scriptures. Through our questions, we are able to discover what is right, what is true as the Spirit of Yahusha revealed, and we come to see scripture brought together whole. Come, let us move away from the frustration of arguing or debating one another. Let us become individuals who know how to be patient as interrogators. Let us learn how to forbear and encourage one another. The day will come, my brothers and sisters, when we will rush to ask questions of anyone we think may have a clue as to what must be done. Yes, a time will come when many will desire to be interrogators, asking questions with patience, desiring the truth. Many will exhibit actions that will be reflective of truth seekers. Yes, you are wanted. What say you, my brothers and sisters? Do not miss the opportunities that are before you, lest you find yourself moving about in frustration. Come, let us get acquainted. Let us get to know one another. Let us realize the coming together of the 144,000 in multitude will require the building of relationships one towards another. It will require the discipline that is necessary to make known to the world that prophecies are being fulfilled as described in Scripture. Come, my brothers and sisters. Until next time, determine how you will continue to manage your body, how you will continue to respond to the words that reach your ears. Continue to stay tuned as this series, Man's Final Steps, will continue. Until next time, my brothers, my sisters, my family, shalom, shalom, shalom.